Hi there, so in this video I am going to explain how I stop people from entering my house by opening my door. Now, I, like many other people, unfortunately have some problems with the neighbours, and I did have a break-in one time before. I'm quite sure about that. So I had been using a previous method where I had been attaching something to the door frame and then attaching it to the door handle, and then the door theoretically couldn't be opened without breaking the seal between the door frame and the door handle. However, they could actually have just taken off the attachment that was on the door frame and taken that off completely, and then with that opened the door and then closed it and put the attachment back on. So what I worked out from that process is that the main issue is the distance between the door and the door frame, and basically what we want is that always to remain shut, that they can't open the door. So what I have here is a piece of string. Oh, hold on. Now this piece of string may seem quite simple, but what actually it is it's very, very, very unique. Now this mess that I've created cannot be replicated again easily. It's one of those things that once you move it, it's formed a unique, different shape, and it's so complex and there's so many strings that it's just something I think that would happen maybe, once, every couple of, I don't know how many years or something. So what that basically is serving as is some kind of combination lock. It's some kind of, like a snowflake where, each snowflake is unique and different. I think it's sort of similar. So what I do is before I'm leaving my house, I put the unique string in between the door frame and the door. And then I lock the door. Sorry, I'm using one hand at the moment. So I'll just try to show you. Okay, so I trap it. Oh gosh. Sorry, I'm looking through the phone rather than actually what I'm doing. So I'll look at what I'm doing. Yes, that's it. Okay, so what I've done is I've trapped the string in the door. Now, when I'm doing this for real, I don't obviously leave as much string showing. So what I do is I put it very much down the side as possible. I really kind of... hold on a second, I'll do it properly. I'm just going to do it with two hands, hold on. Just because it's very difficult. Right, sorry about that weight. So I've trapped it between the door frame and the door. So there's only a bit sticking out, but what is sticking out is really, really super unique. There's no way that could be done again by an agent trying to break into the house, and there's no way that they could do that within, for example, a couple of hours, which is, however long you might spend out of your house. But of course, as I say, you don't want to leave bits of string showing from your door. So what I do is I go around with a key, I just stick that right into the door frame, and I'm not going to do it now because because I can't sort of do it, but make sure that nobody can see it when they're looking at it that way. And the only way you can see it is if you would actually live here and you come as close so as to open the door yourself, and then you can see it down the side. Now, what I have also discovered is that it's really important to take a video of this combination lock that you've created. And you can't just take a photo, because photos can be replicated. For example, if I took a photo of this and walked away, somebody could easily open the door, it would change, but they would take a photo of the one that had changed and they could put it back on your phone, and maybe you wouldn't know the difference. You wouldn't notice the difference, and then that's how they can do it. So you can't just take a photo. You've got to take a video, and you've got to take a video with your body in the video as well. So what I do, I put, once I've, it's all, you can't see it, and the combination lock is there, I then take a very quick video with my camera phone where I'm actually moving so the movement creates a shadow over the combination lock. So that image cannot be replicated. It can't be doctored, it can't be changed. They can't replace the real one with one that they've done themselves, basically. That's completely 100% unique, and that means that it cannot be replicated and they can't open that door. Another thing that's really important when you use this method is that you've got to have enough battery on your phone when you come back, because if you come back and you can't, you have to, what you do, you come back and say, right, I'm home now, I want to open my door. Before you open the door, you've got to look at how it was left and check your phone to see if it's the same as the video you took. As long as it's exactly the same as it was when you left it. And that's the way that you verify that door has not been opened. You see? So, but it's very important you have battery, because once you open that door, say you said, oh, don't worry, I'll just charge my phone when I get in. If you charge your phone when you get in, that combination lock has been changed, and there's no way you can verify now. There's no way that it can be put back. So there's no way you can check whether it's been opened or not. So you've got to have battery on your phone before you come back as well. Another thing that I can also just quickly mention, that you can also, this is masking tape that I've had here, and you can also put masking tape on your cupboards, and this can also create a unique lock, so to speak. You can just put masking tape along you say you have two doors of a cupboard that would open outwards. One that goes that way, one goes that way. You know that they're closed together, and you seal the two of them with masking tape, and then you put some ridges down the side, and that's unique because once that masking tape comes off, those ridges disappear, and you can't do that again without, well, spending a lot of time making sure that it's absolutely right. And that's something that would take an agent hours and hours and hours to replicate. So that buys you time and helps to make sure that they can't break into your house. Of course, it's very important that the lock that I've shown you with the door and the string has to be accompanied by a really secure lock on your window, obviously. So they can't be, another way to get into your property. Finally, if there's something that you really, really don't want to be left where they could possibly ever get it, because obviously they could just open the door and break the lock and then that's it. Obviously, you lock it with your key, so as well, you don't just leave it like that, because, normally, if this wasn't organised stalking, when you lock the door, that's it, nobody can get in. So it has to be done normally as well, but we've also got the special combination lock as well. But if there's something that you really, really don't ever want to get tampered with, take it with you. Okay, hope that helps.